So this is my book. It's on Amazon. Eyes on Authority: How to Hold Public Servants Accountable from the Streets to the Screen. Document the fight for freedom. So this is just a book basically telling you how to go about exercising your rights, and just education on what your rights are, and know that you're not doing something wrong when you decide to record your experience in public businesses or public buildings. I shouldn't say public businesses. I just say public. All right, so we at the Enforce channel, and this video is when idiot cops realize they've been caught.
2023, this deputy responded to an alleged call regarding a strange bonfire near an apartment premises in Friendly, Nevada. When deputy arrives at the scene, he observes an individual named James Gresham leaving the scene on a bicycle. The officer remained proactive in his approach since the call was from a high crime area. Watch how things escalate between the two.
What's up, my man? Come here. Come here. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, put the bike down. Put the bike down.
Why? It's my bike.
Because I told you to put the bike down.
Why are you stopping me right now?
Because you're riding your bike with no fucking light on.
Imagine a cop walking up to you while you're walking your bike, or you just walking with your bike, and they tell you, "Oh, you put your bike down because I said so." That is insane. And for this officer to feel like he was in a position where he could do that is even more crazy.
Dude, put the bike
right
down.
Here. I said, no,
put the bike down, James. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. I'm going to fucking tase you, dude.
What have I
Get
done
on the
wrong?
ground, James.
What have I done wrong?
562 King. Get on the
What have I done
ground.
wrong? I've not done nothing wrong.
Get on the ground, James.
I've done nothing wrong. Am I being detained?
Get on the ground, James.
Detained.
Let
Am
me
I
add
being
a
detained?
subject stop.
Am I being
425
detained?
Willow, white male.
Help!
Get on the ground, James. You are being detained, you fucking idiot. Get on the ground.
I'm on the ground.
I'm a fucking tase you, dude. Get on the ground. Put the flashlight down.
So he asked him over and over again, is he being detained? And this cop, his attitude is just horrible. What type of person decides that you're going to pick the job to where you have to defend and help the public, but you can't deal with the public? This is a terrible human being, and he got the license to kill somebody.
Down.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Put your hands behind your
What am I
back.
being detained for?
For fucking not listening.
Why am
Drop
I being
that
detained?
flashlight.
That's not an
Drop
articulable-
that
That's not an
flashlight.
articulable reason for suspicion that I committed a crime.
Yeah, it is. You
It
took
is
off.
not.
Yes, it
It
is.
is not.
Yeah, it is,
It is
James.
not.
You
Call
still
your
out.
supervisor.
You still
Call your supervisor.
relax.
No, I'm not relaxing. Call your supervisor. This fucking harassment's gonna stop.
Shut up.
Call your supervisor. I want you to call your supervisor.
I am the supervisor, dipshit. Shut up.
Amendment audit.
Yeah, try the Fifth
First
Amendment and shut
First
up.
Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now.
Yeah,
None.
you're riding your bike with no
Zero.
fucking
I got
lights
it
on.
right there in my hand.
It's got to be on the
It was
fucking
on
bike,
the bike.
dipshit.
It was on the bike. I just took it off.
No, I just watched you right away
You didn't
when I
write
rolled
it.
up.
You didn't tell me to stop. There was no stop. I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I told you to stop right here.
Nothing wrong. You have no crime I committed.
562 King.
None.
Detained. 29 on last
Call your
suppression, first of
supervisor.
James.
Call your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor right now.
Shut up.
What are y'all thoughts on this? What's up, Joko? This is crazy. Imagine being in this situation. What would be going through your mind dealing with this? What would you be thinking?
Yeah.
I want your supervisor.
What'd you ditch over here?
I want your supervisor. I'd like your supervisor, sir.
Okay. Well, I think he's down at the jail.
I'd like your supervisor, sir. I need to speak to your supervisor now. This ain't happening.
Yeah.
I want
You still on court conditions, James?
no, I'm not. I don't have
No.
any court conditions. None.
Huh?
None. Zero. I've not committed a crime. You have no reason to stop me.
Yeah, I did. When I told you to stop.
I'd like to stop your.
Yeah.
I stopped when you told
Yeah,
me
if
to
you
stop.
fucking arguing with me,
I'm gonna argue
and
with
I had to
you.
pull my
You
taser
have
out.
no reason to stop me.
Yes, I do.
None. What?
Yeah.
I've not committed a crime. No misdemeanor, no felony.
Yeah, James. It's called riding a bike without a
I
headlamp.
got it.
The crime that he's stopping him for and acting this way is because he was riding a bike, or he had not even riding. He had a bike with no headlight. He wasn't riding the bike. He was walking up with the bike. And he said he did it because he didn't have a headlight on his bike. That's what they're stopping people for, and dealing with people like this. It's just horrible. What would make you want to do this? What would make you be this type of person to where the crime that you suspect him of committing and detaining him and possibly arresting somebody is because they didn't have a headlight on their bike? Insane.
Headlight right there.
It's not on the bike, James.
Your friend. Hey, I'm not on a bike. I'm in a parking lot, private property. What are you doing here?
You got any dope on you, James?
No, I don't. Now what? I want your supervisor.
Stand up.
I want your
Stand
supervisor.
up.
I'm going to stand up. Where's your supervisor?
Face away. Put your feet apart. You got any weapons on you?
Nope. Well, I don't know. Maybe something. I don't know. I doubt it, though. No,
Maybe
no,
somewhat.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I got a lot of shit in my pockets. Been working on cars all day.
You got a knife on you?
I know this. I'm being detained for no reason. I want to talk to your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor.
What supervisor, James? You think we're at your fucking beck and call, you dipshit?
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
you are.
First Amendment audit right now.
Go.
Yeah. First Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now. You're in violation of my First Amendment.
They asked him. Hold on. Yeah, you are
Yeah.
at our
First Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now. You're in violation of my First Amendment right, and my Fifth, and my Fourth, and my Ninth.
What supervisor, James? You think we're at your fucking beck and call, you dipshit?
You think we at your beck and call? Yes, that's why you picked the job, to serve the public.
Yes.
No.
First Amendment audit right now.
Go.
Yeah. First Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now. You're in violation of my First Amendment right, and my Fifth, and my Fourth, and my Ninth.
Put your feet apart, James.
Yeah, sure.
Face the car.
Face the car. I want to see your supervisor.
I just fucking told you,
No.
dumbass.
Private property. I'm right here in my house. I live right there.
What's that? We're arguing.
What?
I'm asking you some basic information.
My name's James Gresham. You know my name.
I asked you what your date of birth was.
I don't have to answer your questions.
Yes, you do.
I guess I do, huh?
Yes.
Because I'm being detained,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
5/2069. And this is an illegal stop.
Well, just because you're being detained does not mean you still don't have to say anything. You have a right not to say nothing. You know, that's your right. And when they arrest you, you still have the right to say nothing. Or if they arrest you, you still have the right to say nothing. I don't understand why you have to say something to me. Yeah. No, we don't. Nobody has to. All you're doing is asking them questions so that they not implement, but if you're charged with a crime, they want you to basically tell on yourself, and the way that they get you to tell on yourself is by continuing to ask you questions that you don't have to answer, but if you do answer them, they're gonna tell you that the answer to your questions are gonna help make this case against you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Or your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor.
Do you think that maybe if you just answer a couple quick questions, but when you're rolling up here and then coming back,
You told me to come back, so I came back.
yeah, and then I'm fucking telling you to drop the bike, you're not dropping the bike,
My
and then you
bike.
fucking push it,
I
you're
told you
trying
my
to
bike. And I
tense
had
up
my
on
bike
me.
in my hand. I didn't do nothing on you.
Yes, you did.
That's why you were stopping me.
Yes,
I
you
saw you
did.
pull up here. That's why I turned around to come back.
All right.
I knew you were going to come. How about that?
Yeah. Because when I roll up for this fucking
It had
bonfire,
nothing to do with me.
you were there.
I was just talking to them, asking
Yeah.
them what's up with the bonfire.
Oh,
And they were
okay.
barbecuing.
Imagine that.
Did you stop and ask
What's-
about the fire?
I didn't. You took off. No, where's
I
this
didn't
guy
have-
going?
I didn't have to stop for you. Just because you pull up don't mean I stop my life. I have
It does
no
when there's
reason
a
to stop
crime
me.
being committed.
No, I didn't commit a crime. I committed no crime. What was my articulate reason for
I already told
to
you.
come here to stop me?
I already told you.
There is no crime. I'd like to talk to your supervisor, sir.
We don't have
Right now.
That's fantastic.
I
Yeah, you can want
that.
one hand, shit in the other.
My First Amendment card right now. That's right.
They have it on body camera.
First Amendment.
Yep.
He has no articulable, reasonable suspicion to stop me. It's not. It's the right to stop me unreasonable.
The First Amendment.
Articulable, reasonable suspicion.
All right.
ARS.
Yeah, sit tight, dude.
Sit tight. Shut up.
ARS.
Sit tight.
The officer handcuffs Mr. Gresham and tells him that he has been arrested for resisting. Observe how the deputy consults another officer, Deputy Mullen, for the arrest he has made, trying to find justifications for it.
So they're fucking, we're sitting over there across the fucking at the sub, dude, and there's like fucking huge flames coming out. I thought the building was on fire.
Oh, shit.
Roll up, and then I'm like trying to ascertain what's going on. He fucking rides off on the bike, and but it ends up being inside a barbecue, which I don't even know if that's fucking legal.
Depends on how it is, yeah. Especially with right next to the house.
Yeah.
Covered up that much.
So I fucking ride up. He's pushing his bike up here, and then it just went fucking downhill from here.
As it usually does.
Yeah.
I heard the yelling. I'm like, oh, I wonder who he's got.
Yeah. Now I'm debating whether to take him, dude, just for obstructing.
Yeah.
It's not really. So he's riding his bike without a light.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, well, is this private property? Like,
Was it through here? He did?
yeah. He came from in this side and went through here.
So it's probably Tracy's parents' bike, not his. Also, she's been bitching about it.
About what?
Him taking the bike.
Really?
That's hers. She called us like a couple weeks, or maybe a few weeks ago now for it. Says that it always comes by, grabs it, it just sits outside there. He'll ride it and then bring it back and take it without asking and all that.
Yeah, is that your bike, James? Okay.
Is it like a mountain bike?
Yeah.
That's the one that she was complaining about.
The white one?
I don't know if it's white. I just know it's a mountain bike. I've seen one at BMX, but she was complaining about one that looked like a mountain bike.
Which apartment are you in? What? 18? So now I'm debating. Now I'm like, well, should I just take it for fucking obstructing?
So what?
Because he's back behind this thing. I roll up. I'm like, hey, what are you doing, dude? Come here. Thinking that he was trying to hide back here.
Right.
Now it sounds like he lives here, but as soon as he does, it's like, put the bike down. And he starts fucking.
So you think that he was trying to sneak around, but he lived there. So he has to answer to his questions, and he knows nothing was going on. He knows that. He just admitted to it. And he's still gonna he's still trying to take him to jail for what?
Fucking yelling, coming at me, and he's like tensing up, dude. So I'm like,
So you mad at him for yelling at you and tensing up, whatever tensing up means. If somebody is coming at you, your natural reaction is to tense up.
I can tase you, dude. Getting the taser out. And then he's like, not getting on the ground, not getting on the ground. And he's just fucking bitching.
We heard you.
Yeah.
Do you want me to verify with 18 if he does see them?
Sure. Yeah.
You said you live in apartment 18, James?
The officer was determined to put Mr. Gresham in jail because his ego did not allow him to accept that he had violated the rights granted to the citizens by the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. For those who don't know, the Fourth Amendment protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures from law enforcement. Watch how the encounter ends.
You got a key to it?
Car's here. I don't have any keys at all.
Is the door unlocked? How are you going to get in?
I didn't know she wasn't home until I got here.
Why did no one tell Florida drivers about this new rule?
If you are currently insured, drive less than 50 miles.
Actually, I came here and I went over to Jeff's house, over to Mama T's house, because she wasn't here. Then when you pulled up, I decided to come back home. I don't have to answer this question, but I will. I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't want no trouble, so I left. The fire wasn't mine.
All right. Well, when I'm rolling up and you're leaving, like,
Doesn't mean nothing.
sure it
I wasn't
does.
asked to stop.
What's that?
I wasn't asked to stop.
Because you fucking took off.
I wasn't asked to stop.
Yeah,
I did
that's why I
nothing
came
wrong.
over here. That's why I came over here and
There's
told you to
no
stop.
reason to stop me. What's your reason for stopping? What's your reason for coming over here? I'm on private property, man.
Yeah, well,
Why did you
unfortunately.
come here?
What's that?
What is your articulable, reasonable suspicion for
Just told you,
stopping on
James.
private property, man?
Because
What? What's because?
flight from the cops.
A flight from who? Wasn't stopped.
I know, because you didn't give me a chance.
What were
So I
you going
went-
to stop me for?
See what's going on with this
That
fire.
has nothing to do with me.
Okay. How do I know that
Investigate
if you're leaving?
It's not my fire. It's not my house.
How
I
do
don't
I-
live there.
How do I know that when you
well,
take
the
off?
people live there barbecuing, right? You would have found out.
Okay. Because they
You didn't
said
care
they
about them, man.
they
You
didn't
know
say
what's up.
they said they didn't know who you were.
That's what I'm telling you. They didn't tell me they didn't know who you were. Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I didn't know who you were.
Oh, yeah, but walk over right now and you will tell me Jeff and Timmy can tell you that I don't know who they are and they don't know who I am.
Now that I know who you are.
Huh?
Now that I know who you are, but I didn't know who you were.
What I'm saying is this: what was your reason for stopping me? What was your reason for coming here?
That
What?
because you're trying to get away from me.
No, I didn't run from
Yeah.
nobody. I went home.
And now
I don't need to see no
and
cops.
maybe it would be more plausible if you did live there, but now we can't even verify that you live there.
Well, why don't we call Sharon then, Val?
Okay.
Why don't we call Sharon, the person who lives there?
Does Sharon live there?
Yes, she sure does.
So how are you
Phone
gonna
number?
get in there?
What do you mean?
How are you gonna get in the
came
house?
home. Usually she's home at night. I don't have to answer these questions. I'm not doing nothing
All
wrong.
right, don't answer the questions. Then.
Listen,
I don't
listen,
care.
Carl. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm on private property. You're harassing me. You're
I'm not
illegally
harassing you.
detaining me right now. I'd like to see.
How does that change how we go about this?
I've
Yeah.
had to study for my law for this bullshit that I've been going through. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah.
a little bit more versed than you.
And how's that working out for you?
Well, you know,
like-
it's been 3 years of my due process being violated. I've been convicted of nothing since I've been.
It's 'cause it's still going on.
You believe that?
Yeah.
Get pissed off.
Mhm.
You get pissed off, so it keeps getting drawn out.
I
Yeah.
get pissed. What's that got to do with it?
You can get
I'm
an
being
attorney
charged for
You
nothing.
get an attorney
You know what my charges are,
to
sir?
work with you.
For 3 years, you know what my charges are? I had my sister's debit card.
You're going to jail,
For
dude.
what?
Resisting.
Okay, I'm not.
Don't. What are you doing,
I
dude?
thought you-
Face the
I-
car.
okay,
I'm
fine.
putting your feet apart.
Go ahead. Miss me. I just went to jail. Go ahead, take me to jail. Watch out. Don't use my stuff.
So this cop is costing the city hundreds of thousands of dollars by violating the rights of citizens that aren't doing anything. So this, by taking him to jail, if I was this guy, I would go ahead and file a lawsuit, and you're gonna win the lawsuit because of the BS you have going on.
Good.
And it's all on body cam. See, and that's the problem we have. Like, everything is on body cam, and then you have a problem, and you go and you tell them, go look at the body cam, or you ask for the body cam, and then it's an issue getting the body cam footage. So that's why I say you better off having your own footage.
Space working.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
shoot your ass over there.
All right.
Yeah, I know too. I didn't do nothing wrong.
You don't listen.
I do listen. I came right to you when you pulled up. You're the one who was running at me, not me at you, bud.
Yeah, because you're trying to get away,
I'm
dude.
trying to get away. What are you talking? You're so
Yeah.
close. It's on your body cam.
It is.
What did you erase it?
Erase it.
All right. Oh shit. Oh no. Almost.
What do you got there? Rocks?
Yeah.
Wow.
You drop that down there with this. There you go.
This your jewelry?
Sure is. Mm-hmm. You remember it?
What?
The whole box was on the sheet of my car, remember?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Go on back here. We'll get it.
Sure. Go good. What's that? What's up, brother? What's up?
Duct tape.
Yeah.
All right. Have a seat.
Mistake. You made a mistake, bud.
The Fourth Amendment states that the subjective intentions of a law enforcement officer have no basis for conducting a search or seizing an individual. Instead, an objective reason or suspicion is required for such acts. Despite this, Mr. Gresham was charged with resisting an officer. The identity of the officer remains confidential. If you think he was the only cop who realized they've been caught, wait until you watch this next case.
Going 3 miles under the speed limit. You can drive.
55 is the speed limit.
53. My camera.
Is that illegal?
Yes, it is, because you're driving under the speed limit.
This officer is from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. On February 3rd, 2022, an individual named Sean was pulled over by a deputy for overspeeding at Seminole Pratt Whitney Road, Loxahatchee County, Florida.
Giving you the opportunity to pass me. You want to tailgate me in a police vehicle? Go ahead.
You're going 3 miles under the speed limit. You can drive.
55 is the speed limit.
53. My camera.
Is that illegal?
You were going 53.
Is that illegal?
Yes, it is, because you're driving under the speed limit. You're not doing the speed limit. Do me a favor, just do the speed limit, okay?
Speed
Thank you.
limit. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? You're refusing to identify after pulling me over. What?
Pulled this guy over for going under the speed limit. Why would you even waste your time doing that?
What is your name and badge number? This is the shit we get from fucking law enforcement on my way to fucking work. Getting your fucking license plate. I'm filing a fucking complaint.
The officer quickly acknowledged that pulling over Mr. Sean was an error without legal justification. Despite feeling timid during the encounter, the officer hastily drives away in the cruiser to evade the situation. However, Mr. Sean manages to catch up shortly after, taking note of the license plate to file a complaint.
ZJX08 PBSO Sheriff. Going to be filing a complaint. I hope you fucking know what you just did. You're violating citizens' rights. I'm filing a fucking complaint. Piece of shit. Fucking scumbag.
Sean initially intended to file a complaint against the involved officer. However, the deputy lodged a complaint against Sean at his workplace before him, citing his behavior as rude while driving his company's vehicle. Consequently, Sean was unable to pursue a complaint against the officer. The identity of the involved officer remains undisclosed. If you think this officer realized too soon that they were caught with their wrongdoings, then probably you aren't aware of this next case.
No, but what's the issue with the car? What's the issue with the car?
The loud exhaust.
Yeah, but it's not from here.
This is Officer Torres from the Costa Mesa Police Department. On January 8th, 2024, a YouTuber, entrepreneur, and car enthusiast, Mr. Damian Fryer, was pulled over by Officer Torres while he was driving his Lamborghini in Costa Mesa, California. He was allegedly pulled over because Officer Torres thought that his car was too loud. Watch how this verbal skirmish unravels.
Hello.
See your license, please?
Yeah, sure.
It's not because of your loud exhaust.
Yeah, it's loud, isn't it?
It's a little too loud.
There you go.
Okay, look for the registration and insurance.
Yeah, it's right here. Loud exhaust. Well,
Hey, do you think this is a Huntington Beach address?
pardon me?
It's not taking the British Columbia.
What's not?
It's not taking this for some reason.
What do you mean?
Is your Huntington Beach address or no?
I don't have a Huntington Beach address.
Okay.
I have my Canadian address. What's the issue?
Yeah, it doesn't not taking it. This is all computerized. I should do a paper one.
No, but what's the issue with the car? What's the issue with the car?
The loud exhaust.
Yeah, but it's not from here.
EVE Online is a vast universe, alive with the
Sorry, me?
What color is your hair?
It's brown.
What color are your eyes?
Green.
How tall are you?
6 foot.
And your weight?
What color is your hair? What color are your eyes? Even though he has eyes and he's looking right at him.
My weight? Well, it's the new year, so it's a new me. I'm trying to get down. I think I'm 215.
And your date of birth?
January 30th, 1979. All that information should be on my license.
It's not.
It's not? Oh.
It's the kilograms and.
Oh, kilos. Gotcha.
I don't.
So,
let me see the registration.
Yeah, sure. So what's the issue with the car being a bit louder? It's from Canada, so it's a tourist car. It's not from here.
Yeah.
So what would the ticket be for?
Mr. Fryer recalls his encounter with Officer Torres in 2019, where he was pulled over for the same reason. Mr. Fryer frequently commutes between Canada and USA, and his vehicle belongs to Canada. Watch what the officer is about to do.
Which model is this?
This cop is simply a hater. He doesn't like that this guy is in foreign cars and probably has a better life than him. So he's gonna make it difficult for him whenever he can, for any reason, even if the reason is not valid.
It's a Murcielago. So what was interesting was you said, can you use my Huntington Beach address? I don't understand that.
Is this vehicle registered to you?
It's registered to the corporation in Alberta. So it's an Alberta car. It's got Alberta plates. You saw that, right?
It's covered. I don't know what state.
Well, you know now it's got Alberta registration. Pardon me?
This is part of the company.
Yes. So what's the issue though? Like an out of state car driving here is just like a noise violation. What's the ticket? What's the ticket for?
014 November.
What's the ticket for?
Ticket is for having a better life than him, pretty much. I'll show you for having a better life than me.
Or
I'll show you when I get done with this.
oh, okay.
Oh, listen.
Thank you.
Without a video, I want you to sign here.
Yeah. So what's the ticket for?
Once you sign, I'll explain everything to you.
You won't explain it to me before I sign it? That seems a little unfair, don't you think?
A loud muffler.
Pardon me?
A loud muffler.
What? So I don't understand though. I want to know the law. So how is it that the law is?
Please sign here because you're kind of
Pardon? You guys know.
I'm giving you this ticket for having a loud muffler. What law am I breaking by having a loud muffler? It's clear he doesn't have a real reason. He just want to mess with you for having a better life than him. You're in a better car, you know. So that's pretty much it.
I need a conversation in He's not in trouble, dude. I'm just telling you, you have condensation in your.
Oh, I absolutely don't understand though. Thank you.
Law.
You startled me there. I wasn't sure you were there.
I'm sorry. I was just telling you, you have condensation in your tail.
I appreciate it. Thank you. So, what's the ticket for? What's it? No, I understand that. So, is it a fine or do I?
I'm warning you on the speed.
Sorry, you're warning me on the what?
He's warning you on the speed. You see, this cop is all over the place, and the reason he's all over the place is because he's bothering this man for no reason.
Yes, I'll sign it, but I need you to explain to me what the.
Recorded right now. Okay, you're kind of delaying my duties.
No, I understand, but you're asking me to sign something I don't understand.
I mean, this guy here, dude. I was just trying to tell you. I didn't know if you knew or not.
I appreciate it. Can you explain the ticket to me? He's asking.
That's they.
Sign, but not saying the tickets.
They're never gonna answer your question because he's writing you ticket for no reason. They stopped you for no reason, except you're in a better car than them, and it looks like you have a better life. From I think that's their perception. What are you doing in this nice car that we never seen before? We never drove in or never been in.
He's asking questions, but he's not explaining it.
I just got here, so I have no idea why he pulled you over. I literally just driving down the street. I saw he's out here, so.
Appreciate that. Maybe go talk to him because now he's walked away. I just want to know what I'm signing. He won't explain it to me.
Food talk?
What? It's a Mercy Lago.
Mercy Lago? Nice, dude. What year?
2003. I just want to know what the ticket's for. You're saying a lot of exhaust, but I want to know, like, okay, so is it a fine? I don't understand.
The court handles that.
No, I understand the court handles that. But I need to understand if you're pulling me over, why have I done anything wrong if I'm from another country? Like, my car is legally allowed to be here. When I come here, I'm not told it can't be a certain loudness, it can't be a certain thing. So you're saying something's wrong with my car, I did something wrong, and I'm asking you, okay, can you turn the radio down a little?
So I can hear it. I can hear.
It's hard to have a conversation with you if you want to give me a ticket for something.
There's no traffic available.
So I understand.
You're in a foreign car. That's why he's pulling you over right now.
Saying loud exhaust.
Not like it's against the law to be in a nice car, but he's never been in that car and he doesn't have that car. So he's gonna be mad at you for being in it and for enjoying your life in it. He wants you to have he basically wants you to have a bad day. He wants your day to be like his day.
How is it a car from Canada is breaking the law? I know, but so the ticket, what's the ticket for though? Do I have to fix it? Do I have to pay a fine?
148.
What do you mean that's for the court?
It's up to the court to decide. You know, you explain to them that it's.
But you're not telling me what the ticket's like actually going to do. What do you mean that's what the court's going to decide?
Well, explain to them that the vehicle doesn't belong here, or it's not.
No, the vehicle belongs here. Are Canadian cars not allowed to come to the United States? Are Canadian cars not allowed to come here? Really? Like, you're not going to answer any of my questions? So I'm reading right here, code, loud muffler, speed visual estimation. So what's the speed visual estimation? What, pardon me? Well, you just said that you're writing me a ticket for a loud exhaust, but now you're saying there's a speed thing on here. So you're trying.
So first it was loud muffler, then it was speeding ticket, and then it's. And you think, imagine if he wasn't recording this and he just relied on the body cam that this cop has on. Could you imagine that?
Trying to sneak something else on here and you're trying to get me to sign something.
Where do we draw the line on this one?
I don't. What do you call that for?
Speeding and loud exhaust.
But you just said just loud exhaust.
I mean, he's delaying my duties right now. You have until the 25th of March to take care of this. If you don't agree with the citation, you can go to court. I will respond. The judge make a decision, okay?
I think what we'll do is we'll go talk to your superiors. Yeah, later.
Wow. Officer Torres requests Mr. Fryer to sign the citation and threatens him for an arrest when he is unwilling to sign it by saying that he's delaying my duties to a fellow officer. Mr. Fryer, as indicated that he'll talk to his superiors, goes on to file a complaint against Officer Torres. Mr. Fryer was issued a citation during the encounter that he later took to the police department to lodge a complaint. Mr. Fryer claimed that his vehicle was exempted from such regulations under the treaty signed between the U.S. and Canada in the complaint. It is unclear whether Mr. Fryer pursued any legal actions against Officer Torres. If you think this was the last cop who realized they got caught, then probably you haven't heard of this next case.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all being here. I think maybe tomorrow or a little bit later, I'm going to do a stream where it's not me just looking at videos. Even though I do look at these videos, but I want to talk to y'all about what are y'all thoughts on the post that I'm posting on my page, on my channel. But with that being said, AWB, I'm out.